Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today let's talk about SMART goals and how using SMART goals for your quarterly planning can set you up for success on your YouTube channel. First, let's talk about what are SMART goals. Now, when you're talking about SMART goals is an acronym. That acronym stands for things that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Now, each one of these sets you up for success because if you're not using some sort of a SMART goal, then basically what you're creating is a to-do list or a wish list because you're not setting yourself up for success. So let's take a quick look at what each one of these means. So specific. Your goal should be clear and specific, right? So it needs to be very, very clear of what you're going to do. It needs to be measurable. It needs to be a way to track your progress within this goal to be able to measure how well you've been doing. Okay. It also needs to be achievable, right? Not a pie in the sky kind of um, goal, right? I want to have 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. Well, that's not really an achievable goal now, is it? So you got to kind of look at, is it achievable? The other piece is it relevant, right? So R is the relevant piece or realistic. So if it's relevant, that means it's relevant to whatever your objective is for that quarter. So you have set your objective and now you're looking at, are my goals relevant to that objective? And the last piece is the T, which is time bound. You have to give yourself a deadline to hold yourself accountable. Now, when you do this, these will set you up for success. So when you look at the quarter, what's your objective for the quarter, right? So if you're in business and you've been around business, you've gone through this exercise. What's your sales expectations for the quarter? What's your production for the quarter? Blah blah. There's lots of ways you can look at this. So I'm looking at it as just for YouTube. What's my objective for YouTube for this quarter? If I look at October, November, and December, I would love to be monetized by January 1. Is that a realistic and achievable goal for my objective? I think it is. It's a huge effort, right? So you have to look at, how are you going to get monetized? Well, to get monetized, there's a few ways. One is the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And the other one is 1,000 subscribers and 10 million short views. Both are huge goals to accomplish in a month. So now let's take a look at that objective and see if it is truly a good objective to set for the quarter. The other piece to look at when you're looking at your objective is what would success look like, right? So we're going to say that we want to be monetized. In order to do that, that's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the next 3 months. That is a huge effort. Needs to be consistent. But let's say we don't get monetized. What does success look like? Is 50% successful? 70% successful? If you look at your target of being monetized in 1,000 subscribers, well, if you get 50%, that's 500. If you get 70%, now you're at 700. And if you're looking at the hours, you're halfway at 2,000, and you're 3/4 of the way at 2,800. So you might not make it, but you need to have up front, what does success look like? So set that expectation up front, that when you're looking at these SMART goals and setting them, that you're being realistic with yourself. And set the target. You can aim high. There's nothing wrong with aiming high. So when you aim high, you're getting to look at, this is my target. In a next video that I'm going to be producing here, We'll talk about, the gap and wrap, which is setting your weekly pieces, right? To be able to do that over the entire month. So what's it going to take? Well, when you start looking at it, if you're being consistent, that means maybe you're doing 2 videos a week. That's 8 videos a month. And let's say maybe you're adding some shorts in there. So you're doing, 3 shorts. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you do shorts. Tuesday, Thursdays, you're doing long form. And so you're producing those videos over the course of the week. Now, that's a lot of planning. That's a lot of activity. There's a lot that goes behind that. And we'll take a look at how you can plan that going forward. But you want to make sure that when you're doing this, you keep that SMART piece in mind when you're setting your goals. You have to be honest with yourself. And setting SMART goals is the way of doing that. So there you have it. Remember, SMART goals: specific, measurable, obtainable, right? So those are the 3 big ones. Relevant or realistic, and time bound. Time bound is the huge one. You have to hold yourself accountable. So there you have it. SMART goals in the short, few minute video. It's not a deep dive. So look forward to getting your comments. If you have another way that you're doing your goals, please share that. We're all here to learn from each other. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about SMART goals, and how I'm going to use them to plan my quarter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching this again, and look forward to seeing you on the next video.